Hola, my name is Eyiyemi and welcome to Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen. Today we're going to be making smoothies. Now, for a lot of us who don't really like fruits, I mean, there's some certain fruits or vegetables that I will not eat on its own. But once I find out what the nutritional benefits are, and even if I can't remember what they say the nutritional benefits are, as long as I've read it and I understand what it's going to do to my body, then I find a way to eat it. And smoothies are kind of the best way, because then you can mix up all sorts of things together and be able to drink it without retching, and sometimes not even realize that what you don't like is in the smoothie. I don't have a set recipe for smoothies, so it's whatever I have left in my fridge or whatever it is I have, and in my head I think I can combine, and I put together a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and we're okay. So today we're making a smoothie and the stuff is on the table, but you know that you can't go anywhere, Abby. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen, and as I said earlier, today we're making a smoothie. So today I said the smoothie depends on what you have in your fridge or what it is you feel like, or if you know that you can't eat a particular fruit or vegetable, just make sure that you can put it inside your smoothie. So today we have bananas from my garden, we have mangoes from Fresh to Domot, we have oranges, I've squeezed the juice from one orange from Fresh to Domot, we have Efirin or scent leaf from my garden, we have ginger, mango ginger and turmeric already chopped off. I also have spinach from my garden, and then we have soaked chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are an acquired taste, but the antioxidant properties and the benefits it gives your body far outweighs the taste. So like I said, if it's something you don't like to eat, put it in a smoothie, and that smoothie will mask the taste. Also going into my smoothie today are cinnamon stick. So these are the kind of things I ask people to buy for me when they travel abroad. I don't ask for shoes, clothes or makeup. I ask for food items. Cinnamon sticks. You can find nutmeg locally. So any of the markets where the people who sell baking items, if you ask for nutmeg seeds, they have nutmeg. Also, I have groundnuts. Sometimes I use it as a topping. And I don't peel the skin off my groundnuts. I was born in Kaduna, and in the north, this is how we used to eat groundnuts. So I couldn't understand coming to Lagos and finding the thing all nice and shiny and golden. I was thinking, what's going on with these people? Luckily for me, I found somebody near my area who does this for me. So when she roasts this, she doesn't peel it. Cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil. I use coconut oil for everything. We all know that it's a good fat, it's a good oil. It's unsaturated or what. It doesn't have all those things that they talk about in the cooking oil that you use. So I use it for my hair, I use it for my body, I use it in my food, I use it in my smoothies, I use it in everything. In fact, once I have a bottle of coconut oil, my life is sorted. Raw local honey. I no longer eat sugar. I haven't eaten sugar in a while, except when I eat cakes. Forget you heard that part. But honey works wonderfully. So this is what I use to sweeten my smoothies. For those of you who have a sweet tooth, I always put a dash of pink Himalayan salt in my smoothies. Salt makes everything better, especially if it's good salt. And then as another antioxidant and power superfood, this is wheatgrass powder. The benefits outweigh the taste, I can assure you. It also is an acquired taste, but like I tell you, put it in a smoothie and you'll be fine. So we're going to use an immersion blender. If you have a high-powered blender like most people do, maybe like one of all those high-powered blenders, you can just pour everything into it. With an immersion blender, it doesn't matter how you arrange it. With a blender, they normally tell you to put the liquid at the bottom. Also, for those of you who are not lactose intolerant, you can use yogurt in your smoothies. Today I don't have yogurt, and it doesn't mean that I can't make a smoothie. You can also use coconut yogurt, which is also made from the coconut and has no milk in it. So I'm going to pour in my orange juice, which was freshly squeezed. The mangoes. I need to get a spoon. Okay, I shall borrow my spoon from my chia seeds. They're all going to go in together. As I said in an earlier show, my father says he doesn't understand why you are worried about what you put on your plate when it's all going to mix inside your stomach. So we've cut and diced, I think 3 or 4 mangoes. 3 bananas. The Efirin. All my chopped turmeric, ginger, my spinach, And I'm sure you're thinking here, wow, all these things. But I assure you that it actually tastes good. Also, if you have a microplane zester, this works best when you're using things like cinnamon stick. If you use a normal zester, what you're going to do is you're going to taste, it will now be like little stones. So the finer the zester or the grater is, the better for you. These are also some of the things that I ask for people to buy for me. So I'm just going to grate a bit. Cinnamon also has amazing properties, and especially when you get it in its raw, unprocessed form. Then I'm going to grate a bit of the nutmeg in as well. And the smell is amazing, or the aroma, as they say, is amazing. Okay, coconut oil, about 2 tablespoons. I do this by eye. And like I said, there's no bad side to coconut oil, none. Raw local honey. Remember that this is just to sweeten, and because it's a natural sweetener, doesn't mean that you should go overboard. So normally I put about a tablespoon in the smoothie. A dash of salt. That should work. I don't have my normal dry yellow pepper today. I always add pepper in everything that I cook, even a smoothie. I believe, like salt, pepper makes everything taste better. For the wheatgrass powder, 1 tablespoon is enough. And this was actually not wise. I should have put that on before I put the coconut oil, because what will probably happen when I'm blending is it's going to do poof in my face. But I shall not let you see that part. Okay, so everything in my immersion cup, and then I'm going to go over to the blending station and blend. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. So we're making a smoothie today, and in the immersion cup we have mangoes, bananas, honey, coconut oil, spinach, efirin, ginger, mango ginger, turmeric, nutmeg, cinnamon stick. Did I put pepper? Salt. No pepper in this one. And wheatgrass powder. Phew, a lot of things I do. Now with the immersion blender, you need to go in and out a few times, and then everything starts to blend together. But it's the easiest and laziest way to blend something. It's also a workout for your arms. Okay, so now we've blended our smoothie up. So, you know, I said that you eat with your eyes. I eat with my eyes. It doesn't matter how hungry I am or where I am. Well, it matters where I am. If I was somebody else's kitchen, I would not be able to do this kind of thing. But in my own kitchen, it doesn't matter how hungry I am, because it's easier for me to take a picture and upload it or keep it than to write something on a blog. So, blended bananas, mangoes, we have spinach in there, we have efirin, we have cold pressed extra virgin coconut oil, raw local honey, grated cinnamon stick, grated nutmeg, wheatgrass powder, and pink Himalayan salt. And then we're going to garnish with soaked chia seeds. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes for them to swell up, and unshelled groundnuts. So I'm going to plate, or in this essence, cup, and hope that I have nice presentation. Now, if you have a high-powered blender, it will probably come out a bit smoother than this, but with this is fine for me. I don't mind texture. So if you're funny about texture, I would suggest that you blend it a bit more. And of course, from the name of my show, you know that I love green. I forgot the orange juice, so we had a bit of orange juice in this as well, from freshly squeezed oranges. So I'm going to put the chia seeds on top. Hopefully I'll be able to get a nice film and it doesn't just sink to the bottom. If not, everything's a style. And this is only about, I'm not sure, it's not up to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds that I soaked in about double the amount of water. I know it doesn't look really appetizing, but take it from me. The properties of chia seeds far outweigh any niceness you might want. So that. If you don't want the whole, you can blitz the groundnuts, you know, and then just use them like they do on dairy products. So just a few spots in there. And we're going to use the same teaspoon, don't freak. And there you have it, our orange juice, banana, mango, green smoothie, topped with soaked chia seeds and unshelled groundnuts. Most of our fruits came from fresh to Damot, who are fast, clean, well packaged, pocket friendly and efficient. The groundnut came from my roadside seller. But we'll be back next time. So try this out for fruits that you don't like to eat normally, or herbs or vegetables that you would not think of eating. Blend them in a smoothie and let me know what you think about it. My name remains Eyiyemi and you've been watching Eyiyemi's Green Kitchen. Ciao.